Hi everyone, welcome back to Cinnamon. I was about to call it a Cinnamon Talkin'. I guess in a way it might be kind of like a Cinnamon Talkin', but not really. But today I'm going to be talking about, well, if you've seen the title, is video games that I'm talking to you, probably haven't played and you should totally play. Because, well, honestly there probably is going to be a few games that you've played on here. But if you have been able to play all these games on this list, you're a champ. But anywho, besides the point. Also I'm going to put links in the description for these games because all these games you can easily access and play these. You can probably either play them, maybe some still on Game Pass. I know some of them I originally played on Game Pass, but you can also purchase them on Steam. So I'll have the Steam stuff in the description, and then if you happen to have, like, I don't know, Xbox Game Pass or Windows Game Pass, I only have the Windows Game Pass, I don't have the Ultimate Game Pass. And if this is your first time here, feel free to go ahead and subscribe, comment, and also if you are already subbed to me, I also do Twitch. I live stream. I try to live stream as much as I can on Twitch. I have a follower goal. I'm trying to hit 666 followers, so yes, 666, so it's gonna be planning on making it a 24-hour horror stream, so maybe watch horror things or definitely play horror video games, and then maybe play some multiplayer horror video games because I have a few multiplayer horror video games. But let's go ahead and get into the content, and we're gonna go ahead. Oh, and I forgot to mention one thing before I guess go into the content. I'm ranking these, so the very bottom, or the first game I'm starting with, most people probably have played it, and then just kind of working my way up slowly to probably what's the highest that people probably haven't played. But if people have played the top one at the very top, then I'll be like, oh, well, whoops, I guess I organized it wrong. But most of the ones at the bottom, I bet you've probably played, or some people probably have played. And then if you haven't played it, you should give them a shot. They're pretty good games. But let's go ahead and continue now. So the first game on the list I'm doing is Unpacking. And Unpacking is a Zen puzzle game, or that's how they describe the game. It's a really, really fun game. I personally really enjoy it, especially if you like your cozy type of games. And it's super, super fun. It also has a very unique story mode to it as well, or not really necessarily a story mode, but it has a story, which is kind of a little bit surprising. With you would think it was just a game like you unpacking and moving things around, but it actually has a genuine story, and I genuinely really love it. And I don't think it's really, I know currently while I'm making this video, Steam's doing a hardcore sell, so maybe by the time I upload this video, maybe you can get it for a good price. But I personally really love it, and I think if you really love cozy games, you should definitely give it a try if you haven't given it a try. But I feel like a lot of people have probably at least played this game, and then if not, again, give it a try. The next game I'm doing on my list is called Signalis. It's a little indie horror game, which I think a lot of people kind of know about this game as well too. I know there's probably still a few people out there that hasn't played it, but I think if you really love Silent Hill, Resident Evil, and it honestly has some Neon Genesis Evangelion vibes, if I said that order correctly. But I honestly really enjoy this video game because every time I played this game, it just had I don't know, I liked the atmosphere. Honestly, the music really slaps. The story, I probably can't really explain it, but I genuinely just really liked it. And I know after I beat the game, I was still thinking about it for weeks. So I don't know, I really enjoyed the aesthetic. And to be honest with you, when I first played it, I was like, am I gonna like it? Am I not gonna like it? And then when I was playing, I was like, nah, this game slaps. I really like it. Because I'm not a big fan of when inventory space is limited and you have to backtrack and play. I kind of wish they did give you more inventory space. So I guess that's my only complaint with Signalis. But I honestly really enjoyed it, and I think if you really like the older Silent Hill games or Resident Evil, it's really fun, and it's a pretty wild ride, and there are multiple endings, but I mainly only got one ending, but I really did enjoy this game, and you should definitely give it a shot too. The next game I'm doing, it's called Beacon Pines, which honestly, I really enjoyed this game. It's like, honestly, the art style is like super cute. It's like a storybook adventure, and you're like able to like kind of change how the story goes, and I don't know, I just thought it was so cute. Kind of made me thought of Animal Crossing a little bit, just because of like how the characters sound and stuff like that, because they make little meeping sounds, if that's like a description. But and I also really loved the mystery behind this game as well. So like, I think if you like mystery type of video games, or if you just kind of like cute, cozy, pretty chill games, because I don't think I honestly beat the game like in one day, because it was so good, and I played it during like one of my 24-hour streams. But I really did enjoy it. It was like super cute, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. Some of the decisions make me feel bad, but you're like able to go back and do a tree and then just kind of like continue forward and stuff. So, but I honestly really enjoyed it, and I think if you like I said, cozy games, maybe if you kind of like Animal Crossing with like a little dab of mystery and choose your own adventure, I think Beacon Pines is like a good game for you. So the next game I'm specifically doing is Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2. I'm honestly just kind of recommending the whole series as a whole, but I honestly just have a lot of nostalgia for Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2. This was a game I originally played on GameCube, and maybe, I don't know, this one might have been like maybe the first one on the list, because maybe a lot of people have played this, but I feel like I don't really know that many people that it's actually played Ty. So like, if you want to comment like, yeah, I played Ty the Tasmanian Tiger as well, feel free to do that. So like, hey Ty fans, it's nice to see y'all. More or less, I want more people to know the series exists. I want another like Ty game eventually, because I know they have a fourth game, and I want them to make a fifth game eventually. But and again, the reason why I'm picking specifically Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2, that was just kind of like my favorite. But the first one, like if I was to rank the Ty games, they would be Ty 2, and then Ty, and then Ty 3. But I haven't technically beaten Ty 3, but because I don't know if I accidentally deleted my file. I oversaved it, so that's why I haven't beaten it. But the little bit I played is just a little different. But besides the point, I liked Ty 2 because I liked the Burmunji and just like the bush rescue thing. I don't know, I just felt like I had a lot of fun with that. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and it kind of felt like a little open worldy. So I think it's pretty fun. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger kind of makes me think of, like, the first one makes me think a little bit of like Super Mario Sunshine, when you like hop through things in portals. But I think if you like platformers, and I just honestly, I kind of like the art, and like I said, all these games I'm kind of recommending, they're like on Steam, and I think it's on the Switch as well. I'm not for sure. It's probably like on other consoles as well, but I just genuinely love the game, and I really want more people to know it exists, because I don't, like I said, I personally don't know that many people that like this game or this series, and it's been around for a while, so I'm gonna like get a few people that's like, oh yeah, I played that when I was a kid, and I'll be like, yes, not the only one. But anywho, onward to the next one. Hopefully I pronounced the name right. I'm gonna be talking about the Somnium Files, which honestly I really enjoyed this game. It has like a lot of like story, and it's like a detective game, and it's like point and click, so it's like a murder mystery, and you play like characters like Date, and it's honestly branching past, and I would recommend it if you've played Danganronpa, because it's made by the same people who did it. And then same thing with what was that game I played? The Zero games. I don't know if I said that completely right, but I think if you like those type of mystery, and there's like multiple different endings, and I think if you like the anime art style as well, I think you'll get a joy out of it. Because honestly, I think out of like Danganronpa and like the Zero series, I really like this one a lot, because it's just super fun. Like sense, or like, I don't know, I just kind of liked how it did it. It was really fun and entertaining, and I was honestly like super like hooked and addicted to it, because I was like, man, what's gonna happen next, because it's there's a couple of twists in there and stuff, and it's just so interesting. They've made a second game. I haven't played the second game, unfortunately, but definitely like give this a try if you like I said, I think if you like Danganronpa, and if you like maybe it's called the non-honorary games, if you like those, I would definitely recommend playing this, because it's honestly pretty enjoyable, and I really liked the gameplay and the point and click aspect, and you know, I like a good mystery game. There's a couple of these, I guess, on this list. The next game I'm gonna do is Paradise Killer, and again, kind of like the last one, if you really like Danganronpa, I think you'll really love Paradise Killer, and honestly probably like this one a little bit more, because it's actually like you talking to people, investigating a murder. You're like I think in a way you're like a private investigator, and it's just you like exploring this like whole entire island, trying to like figure out who like murdered these important people before you go on to like the next island. And I really want recommending it to you. But the thing that I really liked about Paradise Killer is like, also like, if you really just want to be done with the game too, like you can end it anytime. Like you can go up to the judge and be like, hey, yeah, I got all the clues that I want, or I think you can end it like the second you start the game. So like once you're like on the island, you can be like, all right, just try and do the best you can. But it's like a trial, so you're trying to like more or less you explore the island, and you look for clues, you talk to people, and you kind of like piece out the clues and figure out like who's innocent and who's guilty, which it's pretty interesting, which I was able to figure out all the people that were guilty and you know, innocent, and it was a pretty good time. I really liked the story, and there was like quite a bit of stuff that I wasn't expecting. So, but I honestly, I really enjoyed it too. And it does give me like strong Danganronpa. I don't know if it was like inspired by them, because I know it's been a while since I think those games originally came out on like PSP or something like that. I don't know, I just played those recently. Honestly, I played Paradise Killer before I played Danganronpa. But I really liked the art style. It's also like a really unique concept. And on to the next game. I'm doing Infernax. Infernax is like a super fun game. I would say if you like really enjoy like Castlevania or Metroidvanias, especially Castlevania, because it definitely has like the vibe for Castlevania, and also like the music in this game like hardcore slaps, and like some of the bosses and the monsters in this game, they're pretty crazy. And then also, not only that, there's also kind of like a moral system, so you can get like a bunch of endings in this game as well too. And like you can be like good, you can be bad, so there's like a lot of moral choices, which I honestly really like that, because I think that it just makes it more entertaining, and then you have like multiple replaythroughs. So like I've definitely like at least gotten 2 endings, which more or less I got the good ending, and then I got like the true good ending or something like that. But I honestly really enjoyed it, and the bosses were super fun. And the music slaps. Like the whole entire time I was playing, I was just like bopping, and I was like, yeah, this is nice. But I genuinely love this game, and I do believe like if you really like, honestly, I would say like if you've been like missing Castlevania, I would definitely like recommend just playing it for that. And then if you like Metroidvanias in general, this is like a good game for you. The next game I'm doing is called Rain on Your Parade, which honestly I really enjoy this game. It's like super fun, super silly. It's honestly super chill. It's not really that difficult to complete, so it's a really easy, fun, good time. I really thoroughly enjoy this game. It's like really silly, and I don't really know how many people know this game exists, but I personally really enjoy it and loved it, and I kind of want more people to play it, because I just think this little cloud is so adorable, even though he's like messing with people all the time. And also the game is like very memey, so there's like a couple like memes, like there was like an Office meme, and then like kind of like a Metal Gear like meme stage, so it kind of just goes everywhere. Like you're able to like create tornadoes, you can snow on people, and well, obviously you can rain on people because it's Rain on Your Parade. That's like one of the first things that you can do is like rain on someone's wedding, which is pretty funny, but also I guess kind of messed up, but I think it's really funny. And I really like it. It is super fun and super wholesome, and I really, really enjoy the game, and I think more people should play it because it's super fun, and I really, really, really did like and enjoy it. Are you too impatient to play Pikmin 4? Well, I got a game for you while you wait for Pikmin 4 to come out. The Wild at Heart is like a super, super fun game. And honestly, I would kind of classify it as cozy because I honestly really enjoyed it. It wasn't too stressful, but it really gave me like Pikmin vibes. Like, you have an army called Spritelings, but there's also like a little bit of a story, and it kind of like hits you right in the feels. But I really, really, again, enjoy this game. And I mean, like, for a while, I didn't think they were going to make another Pikmin game, but they did. But I would definitely recommend this game if you're like a super hardcore Pikmin fan, because that was like one of the main things that drew me to this game. I was like, huh, this art style is really, really adorable, and I was like, holy shit, I think that's literally just Pikmin. But you know, it's obviously not Pikmin. But The Wild at Heart is such a good game, and I really, really, really enjoyed it, and I thought it was super, super fun. So I think if like you like Pikmin and you're trying to get like, I don't know, your Pikmin fix in, I would definitely recommend to play The Wild at Heart. And again, another game that I feel like I don't hear a lot of people talk about, or I don't really know have played. So, and now I'm about to get to the last game, and then I kind of have a bonus game because this one's the bonus game is kind of cheating because I don't know how many people have really played it because it just came out recently. But on to the next one. The next game I'm going to talk about is Super Sami Roll, and honestly, I really love this game. It's so cute, and it's so fun. I really enjoy it because, well, I'm a big sucker for platformers, but I just find it really enjoyable, and like Sami, he's so adorable. I love the little dude, and you're like able to design him, and the art style stuff in the game is very awesome. I love the game stuff, and then the little animated cutscenes, they're super cute. And then I guess to kind of shout out a bigger YouTuber, that's kind of how I found out about this game. So I know at least a YouTuber has played, well, honestly, there's probably at least one YouTuber that has played a lot of these games, but I found out this one because of Nitro Rad, and the second I saw it, I was like, oh, it's so cute, so I bought it, and then I don't regret buying it. It's super fun. And the best way I would describe it, if you ever do play it, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Monkey Ball because you constantly roll. Now the thing is, I know with Monkey Ball you can like kind of, I don't even think you roll. I think you move the state. It's been a second since I played a Monkey Ball game, so forgive me, any Monkey Ball fans in here. But I honestly I really enjoy it. So it takes a little bit getting used to the controls, but like I really like it. Like, I mean, I like platformers, and it's a pretty simple like kind of like a goal thing, so you get to this next stage. And again, I just find Sami like super adorable. So now I'm gonna go ahead, and this wasn't really a part of the list originally, but I just added because I recently played it, and I'm like, why not add a bonus game that just came out super recently? But again, it might be slightly cheating because I don't know how many people have really played it. And I'm probably gonna butcher the name of the game, but onwards. And then the last game I recommend, I'm probably gonna butcher it. Dordogne. I probably just butchered it. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the game, but I just love the watercolor art style, and like I thought like the water was super pretty, but this game's like a nice little slice of life, and it's like you playing this character trying to she forgot some of her childhood. She got like amnesia, and you're like more or less going back there as an adult and then trying to figure out like what happened. And I thought this game was really pretty, and it was super wholesome-y, and it's super easy and cozy, and I really enjoyed it. So again, another cozy game for y'all to try. And I low-key almost cried at the end of that game because it was just so beautiful, and it kind of made me sad too. Like I was like, oh. Even though like well, again, I don't want to try and go into spoilers, but I really do recommend this game. It's so fun. I really did enjoy it, and it's super pretty. I like that a lot of games lately are kind of starting to like pick these different like aesthetics now, but I hope you guys enjoyed this list. That's basically it. So I'm sorry if this whole video, if I stuttered a lot or if there's like a lot of cuts and takeouts. This is like my first time doing a video kind of like this, so but I hope you enjoyed this, and more or less I'm kind of just like, hey, there's all these like cool games and I don't really know how many people have actually played this, so I kind of just want people to try out some of these games. Again, a lot of the ones that I started off with at the very, I guess, beginning, or I guess maybe if I did it like as a top 10 list, I'm pretty sure more people have played those, but hopefully when I worked my way up, a lot of you haven't tried out some of those other games. But I honestly really enjoy all of these games. All these games are super fun, and I would totally be down to replay them again. So, because they're just all super fun and they're super cool, and I just find them very enjoyable. And I know it's kind of like, and I know some people like, oh, I didn't even know this game existed or something like that. So I'm hopefully, again, so sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed this list. Again, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you. I don't really know what else to say, but anywho, I guess again, if you made it all the way to the end of this, hopefully that means you like my content. So definitely feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and feel free to recommend me any games, because there might be a few games I've played that you might recommend, or maybe I haven't ever heard of it, or maybe I've never given it a try and maybe you should play it, So definitely feel free to do that. And also, like I said, if you haven't followed me on my Twitch, feel free to follow me on my Twitch, because I do play all those games I've said on my list. I've streamed them, so you could see some of those. Well, probably not going to go back and play those anytime soon, but I always try to play like unique and different games on my Twitch. Of course, I do play some AAA titles and some probably games that you know very well, but I honestly yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But again, I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.